Hello and welcome to Night and Games. Now today we are going to be doing something different, which I realize I say a lot, but today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be, for the rest of the month of October, we're going to be putting all of the things we've been playing on hold. No more Freelancer or Crimson Skies, Mars Warlocks. They'll all be put on hold for the rest of October, and in their place I'll be playing some horror games, which I don't particularly want to do, but I'm going to do it anyways. I'm not exactly sure which ones I'm going to be playing specifically. Right now, we have got Scratches open, which I've never played before. I really know nothing about it, other than that it's supposed to be sort of a very atmospheric, old-school, adventure-y sort of game, I guess. Something like that. Kind of like Myst or something, from what I can tell, from what I've looked at and stuff. But yeah, it's supposed to be very atmospheric and creepy and weird, I guess. So yeah, we'll be playing this, and if this turns out to be a giant piece of shit, then I'll do something else for the rest of the month. But for now, I guess we might as well get started. And we will play the director's cut. I think the last visit is sort of like an epilogue or something like that. I'm not sure, but we will play the main game. Nucleosis presents A Picture with Scratches. I don't know who that is. If I look it up later and figure out it's someone, then I'll let you know. Nope, don't know that one either. What an uplifting series of photographs. All that's left is a corpse, truly. Mountain, yes. Cellar of Rats. Yes, that sounds great. Alejandro Graziani. That too. I'm terrible with names. I'm not even gonna try that one.
I arrived at Blackwood Manor one cold Saturday morning amidst a thick veil of fog. The weather didn't look good, and there was an unnatural calm surrounding the area, yet I soon became entangled with the place.
As I tend to do. That seems like a nice enough day. I don't know what he's complaining about. Saturday, October 12th. Nope, still a few days off from that. Oh, we're looking down. The cloudy sky above me seemed rather unsettling, and almost made me lose my balance. I felt a curious urge to run for shelter, and my new home in the distance seemed very inviting. Does it though? Really? Have you lost your mind? Surely I could left-click to move around wherever my finger was pointing. Surely! Well, let's examine our car. It was the boot of my car which, considering my non-existent technical expertise, I hoped I would never need to open. My magnifying glass would allow me to examine an object with a left click. Well, thanks. I have played these kind of games before. I'm in a car. It was the car's starter. Well then. Anything good? Ooh. Car keys! Let's get the fuck out of here. I bet we can... Let's see. Let's go! Come on, come on! I had only just arrived, and the idea of going driving again wasn't very tempting. We're in a fucking haunted house, dude. I want to get out. Let's see. The imposing main gates were guarding the entrance to the manor. Logic dictated that I could use or grab an object with left click when my hand was grasping. Indeed. Okay, so we look like we got a little shed or a garage or something. There's the main house. Looks like there might be something over there. While looking closely at certain objects, I realized that I could go back with a left click when my hand was pointing downwards. Well, thanks for that one. Spooky. Can I do anything with these drums? No? Well, we've got a lock. The hefty lock was preventing my entry to the garage. There was no way I could open it with my bare hands. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Looks kind of empty in there, though. Anything up here? Some weird, shadowy weirdness. And that's about it. Okay. Yeah, looks really inviting, dude. You know what you're talking about. I think we're supposed to be a journalist or something. I can't remember. Can I do anything with this? No. There's a path leading all the way down into somewhere. Is that a dirt path? Oh, I don't like the looks of this. I don't want to go down a dirt path. Can't go around the house. Hello? Please don't eat me. Whatever's in here. I don't want to die. Hello? Oh. Oh my. It's a church, I guess. Anything else interesting around here? This game doesn't... I have dual monitors. This game doesn't seem to have any, like, real good screen locking here. So whenever I pan over to the right, my mouse is actually on another screen, and sometimes it seems to slow shit down. So if you notice that, that is why. The massive double doors leading to the interior of the chapel were locked. Thank God. Oh, a little bird cage or something. Or I guess it's probably a lamp? Yeah, it must be some kind of a lamp with a cage around it. Weird. Okay, let's get out of this hole. Ugh. Which way's out? Get back to the... Whoa! Did I hear something? Hello? Hello? Red sort of bushes. Okay, there's definitely something down this path. Greenhouse, I guess? Anything exciting around here? The door to the greenhouse was stuck, probably due to some serious rusting on its hinges. If I keep doing this goofy voice, I won't be scared. Nope, still locked. Nothing I can do over there. Nothing over here. Let's just... Oh, it's awfully dark. Oh, boy. Let's get out of here. Just the way out. Am I lost in the woods? I think I might be lost in the woods. Where the hell am I? Where am I going? Oh, God. This tree had a little hole at its base which allowed water to pass through from a nearby lake. Was this like a dried up stream bed or something? The gray and naked tree was standing in a small knoll, crowning an otherwise bare area, with its thin branches slowly swaying in the gentle wind. I want to say breeze. All of a sudden, I began to feel very alone. You're not kidding. Can I get the hell out of here? I don't want to be here. I'm lost in the woods. This must have been a stream. Oh no. I don't want to be here. There's a small pool of water below at the arching tree. Can I go away now? I don't see anything in that water. Oh, I don't like this. And where the hell did we come from? There's the greenhouse. Stop going off friggin' screen, you stupid mouse. Where the hell did I come from? Okay, so that must be that path. Does this take me back? Okay. Ooh, that was I don't wanna go in here. Standing there in front of the door made me realize that I could right-click to open the inventory. Really, I just realized that. What the hell do I even have? Now I could see that I was carrying the key my good friend Jerry gave me. It was rather obvious that I would have to grab the key with the left click. Ah, I got it. All of a sudden, I had a gut feeling that with another right click I could close the inventory. Finally, I concluded that I could use the key on the door with a left click to unlock it. I marveled with such a wondrous concept. Click. With very little effort, the key unlocked the front door, and horrible monsters came out and murdered me. Ugh. What a miserable house. I don't want to stay here. Can we go get a hotel somewhere? I don't wanna. Hello? My handy magnifying glass would also allow me to examine an item while in my inventory by using it on that item. Oh, okay. The suitcase was holding some of my stuff, and it was awfully heavy. What's this? My loyal typewriter was inside that case. Can I open it? What's this? This was my journal. This house is amazing, far beyond my wildest dreams. Jerry's efforts have truly exceeded my expectations. I'd better get acquainted right away. Don't do it! Jerry's gonna kill you or something. I don't trust this Jerry fellow. Okay, we've got a sitting room. Hello? Is there There's a phone? Does anybody see a phone? I think we must have moved away from the phone. Oh, a phone. Hello? Nothing? Thought about calling Jerry, but I couldn't remember his number in London. Okay, well, guess we know where the phone is now. What did I just do? Oh, I was just opening and closing my inventory. Well then. An umbrella. It's a rather torn umbrella, so I can't take it, I guess. Oh, phone again. Hello? We don't want any. No telemarketers, please. Hello?
Hello?
Michael, it's me.
Hey,
Jerry!
It's good to hear your voice.
I see that piece of junk you got there is working.
My thoughts exactly. I was afraid it'd fall apart as soon as I laid my
Oh
fingers.
my!
So how did you find everything? Do you like the place?
It's hard to tell yet. I'm very impressed, that's for sure.
You sound odd. Is everything okay?
No.
Yes, it's perfectly fine. It's just that I'm in awe. I mean, pleasantly surprised. This house is like a dream come true.
So you do like it? You got me worried there for 1 second.
I'm telling you, I'm going to turn this place into a factory of horror stories.
Oh.
Good. You ought to finish that sure everything is in order.
Well, I just got here. Let me have a look around, and I'll get back to you if I find anything strange.
Excellent. I'll talk to you later.
I don't have your number. Can I have your... Okay, I guess not. Probably should have got his number. Okay, picture of horses. Well, that's a thing. Oh. An odd little painting there or something. Oops, wrong button. This generic standard lamp. Still, it was elegant and tasteful. Can I turn it on? I want this place as bright as humanly possible. I intended to brighten up the whole place, but to my surprise, the lights wouldn't work. Well, fuck me. Oh, you're not... that was the previous one. Bloody hell. Where's that bloody clock? Stop your ticking. No? Can't do anything? Please don't eat me. Just another ordinary vase. Oh, I bet that's that grandfather clock out in the hall there. Okay, we got a piano. I always wanted to be a pianist and eventually found another way to use. Another use. I really gotta stop getting ahead of myself when I'm reading. Oh boy. It was all gibberish to me. Blah blah blah. Another lamps and paintings, another clock. An awful lot of clocks. Fancy red clock, which sadly wasn't functioning. Obviously, that is not what's ticking then. Okay. Let's see what this clock has to say. Whoa. A majestic grandfather clock was gently ticking nearby. It was almost sleep-inducing, but I was glad it was working. It's the only fucking thing in this house that does. No, there doesn't seem to be any way to open it. Should we go? Christ, it's noisy. I don't want any. I don't know what's in here, but I don't want it. Hello? And severed heads. No? Okay. I certainly wouldn't mind trying those expensive wines, except that nobody would have been around to pace me. Just get yourself a drink, dude. You're in this freaky fucking house. I know I could use one. Can't open down these bottom ones there. A couple of dead plants. That's lovely. I guess that's what happens when you don't water your plants for a long time. This guy is a genius. Couple of glasses. Beautiful vases made of shiny glass were standing on the table. So I came in through that door. There must be something behind those big doubles. Nothing I can do over there. Open? Napkins. Tablecloths, napkins. That certainly wasn't my thing. Well, okay. Creepy mirrors all over the damn place. What's behind door number big scary door? Ooh, some glasses. It's too damn quiet. Someone turn the TV on or something. Canada! Let's go to Canada. No? Okay. Never mind. What have we got on here? Most of the clocks in the house weren't working. That's true. Several trophies for remarkable accomplishments adorn the room. A diploma granting the title of Construction Engineer to James T. Blackwood. Kirk. Several trophies for remarkable... Oh, never mind. I don't care about you and your damn trophies. The Grasshopper Lies Heavy by Hawthorne Abdinson. One of my favorite authors, I guess. Huge collection of books was impressive. I would have gladly spent days going through them. Well, speak for yourself. Hey, it's a Newton's Cradle. Hey, where the hell did I go? Come on. Tick, tack, tick, tack. It's awfully slow. Well, that was totally not worth it. Oh, Christ. Is it just this page? Nope. It's a whole fucking book. Oh my god. I was ecstatic after reading the journal. Yeah, I totally was. I read that so good. Blah, blah, blah. South Africa, been attached to culture, blah, blah, blah. Appreciation of this country. So he's in South Africa building a bridge, I guess. It'll seem I have to go back to where John Patterson was just told, come on, drop. Natives won't leave. It looks like they're causing trouble so much. Only complaint. It's just annoying, but lately it has become downright creep. What? They just stand still between the trees staring at us without blinking an eye. I've watched them for a few minutes and they truly seem like some tenebrous statues. At first it was just annoying, but lately it's become downright creepy. They seem to be stalking us. It's not like they're hindering the construction, but there is a general uneasy feeling as if they're about to jump at us at any moment. I think I'll hire some protection. Blah, 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 blah. Looking into the nearby village, very small group. They seem to be blah, 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 blah. Oddly enough, they seem to be very brutish, and their aspect looks awful. Although I couldn't take a good look at their facial features as I couldn't follow one of them completely on my own. It would have been dangerous getting in closer. Village is poor, blah, blah, blah. I'll try to get closer. My second expedition to the village of the natives is failing, bridge, blah, blah, blah. They are at it again, lurking beyond the forest. It's amazing how they have changed our perception of the surroundings. At first, we were delighted by the quiet nature of the place. Now we fear the horrors that might be concealed in the dark and forbidden, blah, 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 blah. Starting music. This can't be good. Telling ungodly would be more sensitive towards distraction, blah, blah, blah. Yet I'm still looking forward to deciding, blah, blah, blah. At last I found something more about the neighboring tribe. This is an incredible find. I just couldn't withhold my excitement. Some elders at the local town happened to know about them, but only through stories they heard. The most surprising thing is that the tribe was assumed to be extinct long ago, but according to my vague descriptions, the elders think that we could be dealing with a legend here. Everything they ever learned of them was during their childhood, when the tribe was stalking the town, much in the same way they have been stalking us. People used to call them something. Something like that. And such was the sound of screams heard echoing late in the night. They'd come into the streets and see an evil glitterer. They'd come out into the streets and see an evil glitter atop a hill in the distance. Some would say it was a fire, others the cursed spirit of an ancient god, whatever it was, bright light amid fantastic screams and bone-chilling, the macabre scene, blah blah blah. Suddenly stopped, began nowhere. Intervals between those horrible nights became longer and longer until they soon faded into oblivion. The tribe apparently had retreated back into obscurity until now. They were later known as Dahalmar, or rather, a rather more scientific name, although none of the people I spoke could possibly remember its origin. Heard about the tribe, judging stories past, general blah blah blah. I will confess that I've been nearly obsessed with this strange tribe. I see them as the most prized goal, appreciating blah blah South African things, blah 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 blah. Finishing bridge. Finally, I've managed to see them. My God, what a disturbing spectacle. When we arrived, they were moving around the village very slowly, without speaking or communicating with each other, each minding his or her own business, completely alien to the rest of the world. They were filthy looking, coarse, and downright disgusting. I couldn't see any weapons, but they could have been stored somewhere. It was all very strange behavior in a tribe. They must be quite unique. Then, as if they had suddenly all become possessed by some wild spirit, they began shaking spasmodically and screaming like mad. Some of them dropped their knees and lifted their heads to the sky, eyes blank, moaning in indesirable way. Two of them walked away, still in that monotonous and slow manner, and in great contrast to the rest of the scene, into a shiny, nice, open, odd-looking mask. Its shapes, colors, and overall look, while unsettling, were mesmerizing. And I felt instantly hypnotized, uninterested. The mask was very ominous, and the whole tribe seemed to greatly revere it. Soon they began to gather around it and move in circles, fluttering and chanting, blah 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 blah. Some kind of war ritual. I'm not sure how to explain what happened next, as I feel my pulse is already throbbing. Words fail me to recount the most disturbing thing I ever witnessed. One of the male villagers walked into the middle, near the mask by his own will. It was an almost automatic act. All of a sudden, the remaining members became silent. I can't tell for how long it lasted, but I was afraid to breathe. I think Dolby and the others were also scared. They wouldn't even blink. I remember being soaked wet and expectant. That just sounds dirty. The silence was so unnatural. Then a few members separated from the people circling the mask, jumped on the single villager, beating him to death. They tore him apart, grabbed his legs in twos and threes, and twisted them in a manner I dare not describe. His face was disfigured with their bare fingernails and teeth, and the torso soon disappeared under the frenzied tangle of hands. In a matter of a few minutes, the villagers were turned into a red sack of bones. Not one of the attackers had the compassion to snap his neck during the sickening process. All was very methodical, as if it was just another mundane task. The most terrifying aspect, though, was that the victim didn't even cringe. The silence was so deep I could hear his flesh ripping. I would expect any living creature to scream its guts out in such a condition. I can't tell whether he was drugged or half asleep, but I did recognize him dancing like everyone else before, walking into the middle of the circle. It's the most outrageous and sadistic sacrifice I'd ever heard of. I don't think I'll ever forget what I saw. My intentions of it, blah, 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 vanished. I dare not, blah, 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 blah. Let me guess, I'm going to steal the mask. While the images of the sacrifice still haunt my thoughts, I still can't seem to forget that mask. It was so deceptive. Is there like a piece missing here? There must be. It was so deceptive, simple and yet perfect in its design. I haven't seen anything like it. I surely would love to take a better look. I feel the Dakhmar, dangerous as they are, could be the most impure ethnical finding in decades. Ethnical. Is that right? I don't know. What I've seen today is crying for some further investigation. I just can't leave them like that. I would never forgive myself. And the mask. That mask.